Oh, we are live. Greetings, humans, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That's where bears live. Yes, indeed, people. We've got a great story, a great show for you people today. We actually got, believe it or not, people, believe it or not, bears got another box. So there we go. We're going to do a little bit of a box open. Another one from Narwhal. You people, hopefully, if Bear can figure it out, hit the right buttons. You'll be able to watch along as well this time. Last time we had a little bit of an issue where Bear, forgot to record and forgot to put it onto the live stream. So, kind of a Bear ASMR box open. Still considering on putting that out. I kind of think that would be a little fun. People would click on it. Box opening. It's like, there's no video. What's going on? It's just Bear opening the box. I think that would work out. I think that would work out for the best out there. Great to see VM here. He says, let's see, you are learning to use good thumbnails. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah. Or is he, sir? Is this a beautiful woman, or is she? That might be the question. That might be the question out there today for you good people. But let's go ahead jump into some other stuff real quick. We've only got two of them. By the way, he decides to start a show right as Bear is going to start a show. That's the Cerberus there. It decides to start it right as Bear's doing it. I'm like, Uncle Lee, come on, man. Bear's only got 1 day to do, 2 days, 2 hours really in a week to do a show, and I'm getting stepped on here, but that's alright. We will promote Uncle Lee out here. He has an update on the Wrecked Planet honeycomb boxes. These are the boxes that, if you got it on the Wrecked Planet campaign, there was an option to do a box that gets all the books that he put out, all the different covers and everything, all in one package there. So a number, gosh, I think he had either 1,000 or maybe 1,500 boxes or so. They ended up all getting sold out. So all these people, unfortunately, I believe it was this cover here, the Salamandroid Death Sting. They were still waiting on that, so everybody that was waiting on a honeycomb box had to wait for one last comic to come in. So maybe some aggravated people out there. Again, Bear kind of makes the comment of, a lot of these people are spending big bucks to get the box out there, and they're getting it last. It's like one of the big fans. All the big fans are getting all their stuff last. So I'm not trying to laugh or anything like that. It happened to Bear on the first CyberFrog book out there. So unfortunate to see. Hopefully they'll be able to fix that in the future here. But he has an update. Hello, Wrecked Planet backers. Hello, Uncle E. Here is a Salamandroid's Death Sting with its glow-in-the-dark gatefold cover. Ooh, that's pretty cool. The story contains all new kinds of information. All kinds of new info and plot details that'll make Wrecked Planet more fun to read. And if it kind of relates to the what they call it, the ash cans that came out on the first book, it does. Filled in a lot of the blanks there as far as kind of between 1998 and the present day, or 2015, I suppose. So it was very helpful there. He also fought a bear for some reason. I don't know why. You can still get on this CyberFrog Dark Harvest Indiegogo campaign. On the Dark Harvest Indiegogo campaign. So if you didn't get to check this one out, go ahead and check it out here on the Dark Harvest. Check that out. So there you go. There's quite a number there. Salamandroid looks like he had a really rough night and he's puking out. But no, apparently that is fire. It is fire, people. Tomorrow, the first batch of the honeycomb boxes go out, so good luck, everybody. We're ready to finish fulfillment. Thank you for making this happen. This would be from Uncle Lee. So there you go. There's some Death Sting covers there. Looking pretty good from Uncle Lee. I just had to wait. Gosh, let's see. Bear got his book, maybe 2.5 months ago. 2.5 months ago or so. So they had to wait a little bit there. For the first book, gosh, it came out, I want to say kind of the early springtime part of the year. Bear didn't end up getting it until, I think, maybe close to December. So, I mean, that was a good 6-8 month gap there. So hopefully there's some lessons learned on this and get it right in the future out there. So there you go. Good stuff from Uncle E. Good stuff out there. All right, and one other. The only other one that Bear had here. Let me get to it here and find. Where did I put it? Come on, Bear Professional Show. Yada yada yada. That would be from Shane Davis. Shane Davis. If Bear wasn't a professional, you would say shaved anus, but that's not how you pronounce it. Shane Davis. Shane Davis out there. He says the Tampa Bay Comic Con campaign is live. Bear had no idea. If Bear knew like a couple weeks ago that there was a Tampa Bay Comic Con that basically is going to be the Comicsgate Comic Con, if it sounds correctly. A number of the Comicsgate people are going down there. Bear would have checked it out. Would have been, let's go. Let's take it on the road, people. Go down there and make it happen with Bear. Bear's actually never been to a Comic Con out there, so kind of interesting. I don't know. We'll take a look out there, but it's a long walk for Bear. Long walk for Bear. We'll play it on here. He says this would be from Shane Davis. Hello, Nine Lives comic fans and supporters. Bear is both of those. We are pleased to announce the launch of our Nine Lives Comic Tampa Bay Comic Con campaign. As you guys know, hotel internet can be iffy, so we decided it would be safer to go ahead with the launch. You can back the campaign either there at Indiegogo or at his own web page there at Nine Lives Comics. So there you go. Tampa Bay Comic Con, July 28th through the 30th. Shane Davis, Jon Malin, a number of other people. I think Cecil's going to be there. Rene was going to be there. I believe Narwhal said he was going to be there. So there you go. So you get some interesting covers there. Good to see Grant. Great to see Grant here. There we are. Nine Lives comic shirt. And you get a shot glass as well. There you go. Check him out. Booth 400 if you happen to be there. Let's see, he goes on with the Extend Level Up book that's coming out. He says we have a launch date for Extend. That would be the 13th of August. That is not on a Friday, I hope, of 2023. If you've not signed up for our pre-launch list, you'll miss out on the secret tiers. Those tiers just come down those cheeks. Discounts and exclusive trading cards. So be sure to sign up. There we go. So there's a nice little cover there. I forget if this was a relaunch of a book that he had done a long time back, or if it was a new book. I have to look into that just a little bit there. Getting closer to the date there. We've got a little bit more time. Thank you for believing in our projects. We at Nine Lives Comics appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more awesome comics. There we go. And shot glasses, apparently. And shirts. Just make sure you get the extra large shirt, just in case. Just in case it doesn't fit. You want to have it where it could, it could fashion as a tent for Boy Scouts out there, just in case. Pardon me. Scouts of indeterminate gender. Pardon me. Almost forgot about that. You know what they say? They have the, people in the tents. They're kind of like little roll-ups, little tacos for Bear. There you go. So there you go. Tampa Bay Comic Con. Check it out. Bear. I don't know. A little short notice here for Bear, but you never know. You never know, people. You always never know when Bear might show up. There you go. So there's that. Some good stuff out there from Shane Davis. You don't want to get it confused with shaved anus. That would be terrible. Terrible, people. All right, actually, Bear actually has a box open to do here, people. So we're going to go ahead. do that. Beer needs to set up. There we go, got it right there. But we need to turn on some lights. We need to turn on some lights and get some action for Beer. So let me get set up for that. Talk amongst your shelves out there, people. 1 second here. Be right back. Enjoy the beautiful quote-unquote lady out here. Alright, I think that works. Recording this time. Alright, we're not going to forget that this time. Yeah. Come on, Bear. Alright, and finally, let's do, hopefully it works. Come on. There we go. Ta-da! There we go, finally. Bear will actually show it this time. Alright, let's get right to it here. This is why Bear actually doesn't do this as a live show that much, for crying out loud. A lot of effort to get into a box here. Alright, I need to turn this up. Let's see here. Test. Test. Okay, that'll work. That will work for you good people. Alright. Ta-da. Okay. Got the old trusty knife. Got everything. I don't know why I have a koozie over here. It's for the Tampa Bay Comic Con. That's what we'll talk about. There we go. Okay. Alright. There we go. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead. What we're going to do, hopefully we're going to do this as a separate box open, just as the video there. So Bear's going to do the introduction, go through all the stuff, blah, 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 blah. We're going to end it, and then we'll come back if anybody has any questions, wants to show any of the covers or any extras or stuff like that. We can do that as well, but Bear's going to open it up and get us started. Oh, by the way, is P Money here? I got to find out. Made it for the theme song. Good for you. You missed it last time, P Money, but so did everybody else, because it was just an ASMR box open. Alright. I think that's a little echoey. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. Alright. Do this thing with the thing here. Alright. Let's see. That's recording. That's live. Okay, we've got everything, people. Alright, on 3. We're going to do this live, people. 1 take. Whether it works or not. Oh, by the way, it is the Cerberus. Part 2 of the Cerberus box open here. The one that nobody ever saw. Alright. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and today, hey, guess what? We've got a package in from Narwhal. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. Alright, P-Money, this one's for you. Bears box openings. Yes, indeed, there we are. Alright. Yes, indeed. Well, welcome back. Bear appreciates it very much. You know what? If you'd hit that thumbs up button for Bear, he would appreciate it very much. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's go ahead. Get right on into it, people. Got this package here from Narwhal. You know, he was out the other day foraging through the neighborhood trash cans, but all of a sudden the postman shows up delivering a package to little Timmy McTimmerson. Oh, Bear chased the postman away, and it's only dropped the 1 time, people. Only dropped the old 1 time there. So good job, Narwhal. Good packaging there. Tape. That out of the way, for crying out loud. Bear's nemesis. Speaking of which, that's why he's got the old trusty knife here with him. Never go into the woods without a knife, people. That's what Bear says. Of course, if you see a bear with a knife in the woods, you probably should run. Probably should run away, unless you've got a gun. And then you're bringing a gun to a knife fight with Bear. And, not really sure how that's going to turn out. Not really sure. Probably not the best for any of the parties involved. Not at all. Alright, there we go. There's that. Alright, so we get everything else. Am I able to open this? No. Very good job, Narwhal, with the tape. Good job there. And the other side. I know everybody is thrilled with this. But that's how we do. That's how we do box opens, people. Alright. The reveal. The reveal that everyone's waiting for. That would be a Gemini mailer, people. A Gemini mailer. There we are. Very cool. Thank you, Narwhal. Thank you so much. All right. Go ahead and slide it on out here, people. For you good people. Oh, for crying out loud. Tape. Bear's Nemesis. Figure. Oh, I've got it. Got it all taken care of here. Then you come across more tape. More tape. Very well done, Narwhal. Thank you so much. There you are. Ah, for crying out loud. Ah. There we go. Ah, so we've got, hey, look at there. Look at there. It's a Cerberus. This is actually a hardcover. A hardcover from Narwhal. Actually, we've got two. We've got two books here. So let's go ahead and check it on out, people. Check it on out. From old Narwhal here. He's actually got a beer. We'll try and leave it in the description. He's got another book coming out. That would be Earthbound number 3. Earthbound number 3. So if you're a fan of Narwhal's work, or even just Earthbound out there, go check it out, people. On Fund My Comic. I think he's only got a couple days left, so you better get on it, people. All right, so there we go. There is. It is not a hardcover, but a Cerberus nonetheless. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Let's get into it here. Get into it because it is a story about a dog. There we go. Pretty good stuff. I like that. I like all the coloring in here. Some really good job. I think Narwhal did some of the coloring. If Bear remembers correctly. Let me get to it here. If I can find it. Come on, Bear. There we go. Let's see. Written by Narwhal. Art by Monica Mangini. Colors by Jared Jewell and Narwhal. Great job, folks. Great job. Letters by Eric Letters Too Much. And edited by Blake. How do you pronounce that? Blake Worrell. So there you go. There you go. This is some great stuff. Let's see. Monica also did the artist here. She also did, if Bear remembers correctly, it was the Monster MD. Monster MD out there. And I believe Terror in the Trenches as well. So very cool. I tell you, this kind of reminds Bear a lot of the good old days of Disney when they had actually put out some great animation out there. This is right up that alley right there. Especially with, kind of talking animals, for crying out loud. Why, talking animals, that's just crazy talk. Crazy talk, I tell you. But, no, actually pretty good here. Very, very thick. I forget how many pages it was, but, quite a number of them. And he also had a second comic here. I forget the name of this. Something, let's see, what was it? Funky Monkey. Chunky Monkey. Let's see. Bear's almost got it. I don't want to ruin the ending for everybody, including Bear. Even though it's like a part 1 of part 2. Drunk Monkey. Drunk Monkey. Monkey out there. So there you go. So you get not only one, but 2 people. Two books out there. So there you go. Loyalty After Death. This is the Lee Burton story here. When Lee Burton's human master is murdered, he begins an investigation to find the killer. His only lead, rather, it was another dog that did it. Lee's investigation will take him through the animal kingdom of the city of Seattle, Washington, as he parallels the human investigation happening in tandem. So a very interesting concept out there. There we go. Pretty cool stuff. So there you are. Thick book. There we go. And it's interesting. Look at there. You get the floppy version of Cave Slave, which is, I don't know, is it the same thickness? I don't know. Have to take a look. But Cave Slave? Very cool. Where can I put this? Sorry, Mom. There we go. There's Cave Slave. Oh, he's got a couple cards here as well. Let's check those out. This is probably the Earthbound stuff. Looks like some Earthbound stuff. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. Looks very Earthboundy. It is. It would be the Whiz Kid. The Whiz Kid. Hey, Blogart, you want to go on a suicide mission with me? There we go. I guess it depends. Depends on how much it pays, I suppose. There we go. Good stuff there. There we go. There's that. Let's see. What else do we get? The Narwhal Mafia card. You present this at the front door of the Narwhal Mafia Club, and you can get right on in. Get right on in. Free drinks, apparently, as well. There we go. The recipient of the... Oops, there we go. Let me get it in focus. The recipient of this card is hereby deputized as a bounder in the better interest with greater glory for the 13th sponsor. Present this card to the gatekeeper. That's who I'm going to present it to. At the threshold for safe passage through the ward. And also probably free drinks as well, I would hope. Let's see. Report recruited contenders to Narwhal for bounty issues. So, there you go. If you happen to see him at the Tampa Bay Comic Con, let him know. Just give him that card. Hopefully you'll get some free drinks from him. We're bound to get free drinks from somebody. Crying out loud. Bear just wants his free drinks. There we are. There we go. There's the... Yes, I forget her name, but one of the main characters there in the Earthbound story. Narwhal does the lovely ladies out there. Lovely ladies. Julia. Julia. There we go. That was her name. Couldn't remember it right off the top. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff from Narwhal. Kind of a preview of what he's... Oops. Crying out loud. Preview of what he's doing out there. Fund my comic, go check that out. Looks to be some interesting stuff. It looks like he's just doing it as a whatever. There we go. Kind of as a very quick. I think it was only like 40 pages or something like that. So part one of like 10 or something. So there you go. Maybe you just wait for the hardcover to come out, like Bear did. So yeah, very few amount of cave slave hardcovers here. So that's what Bear got. Well, little Timmy got it, but Bear yanked it out of the postman's hands. So there you go. Hello, sir. Who did this? Oh, this does not look like Narwhal, but it looks good. Looks good nonetheless. Let's check it out, people. Check it out with Bear's claws trying to get into a book here. Might be a challenge. But there we are. There we go. Donald Delay! Wow! The old delay out there for art. And Narwhal. Colors by Narwhal. I forgot it was written by Von Klaus. Story by Von Klaus and Narwhal. Cover by Narwhal. Back cover by Arlene Krasinski. So, hubba. There we go. There you go. If you didn't get the hardcover, people, you missed out. You missed out, people. You missed out quite a bit. So there you go. Donald Delay. Pretty good stuff. I have to check this out. So it does look like it's the same thickness as the floppy over there. It doesn't look, it's not that thick of a book, but some good stuff nonetheless if you're a Donald Delay or a Narwhal fan out there. Or a Von Klaus fan. Von Klaus, for that matter. So, yeah, once again, Narwhal just does some excellent, like right here, just some excellent coloring. Excellent coloring there. So, hate to be that fella there. But there we go. There's some interesting... He always also has some interesting motion as well. You know, you're always seeing in a Narwhal comic that he's doing out there is... a lot of motion and movement and action. Not a whole lot of people are even like this sequence here. This sequence right here. You know, no words, just action. Just action, people. Because that's all you need. So yeah, there you go. She is in full motion there. In full motion. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. So that's Cave Slave from Narwhal. Cave Slave, and this is the floppy version. So, honestly, I actually kind of like the the floppy version. This one actually looks a whole lot... It's a lot more colorful. This one's a little bit more muted. I understand it's in a cave. It's got the light. I like the little knife there. It's got the little... Let's see if we can do that. Little twinge there. Look, Bear is losing hair. Oh my god. Crying out loud. Hey. Losing not only his mind, but also his hair. So yeah, anyways, it's got that sort of shine to it. Zing! Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I kind of like this one. It just pops a little bit more for Bear. Just pops a little bit more for Bear. And you don't get the lovely back cover there. Actually, I think the back cover is where you're at, people. Right there. There you are. Some great stuff there. Some Cave Slave. Cerberus. There we got some good stuff. Some good stuff, folks. Yes, indeed. But wait, you say, there's more. There is more. Because Bear forgot to hit the record button the last time when he did the previous box open. So, we got another one here from Narwhal. It came in great. Gosh darn it, somebody already opened it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why out there, but there we go. There's that. There we go. So we got the last time. Bear would say, hey, go check it out, people, but it's just an ASMR box open, unfortunately. So we got the compendium. Very cool stuff. This is a thick book. This is all his short stories, the Narwhal short stories. So very cool stuff. It actually looks like it's actually got Cave Slave in it. Gosh darn it, Narwhal! By 3 different Cave Slaves out here. That's right. Okay, put that off to the side. Another Cerberus. Here we go. So we got 2. Bear always says, if you're going to go ahead and get a book, might as well get 2. Keep one for yourself. Share one out. Friends, family. Bear usually goes to the local library, drops those off, and let's everybody check it out there. So, it's a little bit of a payback. Pay it forward just a little bit for Bear, terrorizing the woods and the neighborhood out there. And also got the Narwhal interactivity book. So this is more of a writing book. Well, of course, Bear says that, and what's the first thing he opens up to is, but it's mainly more of a art book, how to write and all that sort of stuff. So kind of interesting to see what Narwhal has to say out there. And then with Dwayne, Michael invites him to play golf, and Dwayne says, I don't like playing golf with you because you always want to bet big money. So what? You can't afford it? It's just not in my blood. Interesting dialogue there. Bear doesn't like playing golf because he doesn't know how. Don't know how to play golf, unfortunately. So there we go. There we are. So some great stuff. This was from the Cerberus campaign. You could add on the Cave Slave stuff. We got the Cave Slave, the interactivity, the Narwhal shorts. Another book. A bunch of cards out here. Still got to figure out what to do with the trading cards, but I tell you, a great collection out here for Bear. Yes, indeed. Great collection. Thank you, Narwhal. Thumbs up from Bear. Well, you know what, people? All this talk about cave slaves. You know what? You're gonna say, hey, Bear, you did 1 box open. You did 2 box opens. That's pretty good. No, people. There's more. There is more, people. Probably saying, oh God, Bear, no, not another box. Another box, people. Holy cow. Look at this. So we got from Von Klaus out here. Von Klaus actually wrote Cave Slave, so this will be kind of interesting. Let's check it out, people. Blah, 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 Bear's out, foraging through the neighborhood woods. Postman came up, chased away the postman. I got this package here. Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead check it out, people. First thing, right off the bat, he's got the little mark. Let's see, can we see it? It's a little fuzzy. I think, unfortunately, it got maybe a little smeared, or maybe the letters were a little too close, and it just kind of bled in a little bit there, but he's got the little Terror in the Trenches thing, and also his tape. I think the tape is pretty cool. I think you should sell the tape. That'd be pretty cool. There we are. So anyways, let's go ahead. I really feel bad. Bear feels really bad about tearing into the Rise Again Comics tape. But since the only way to get into the box is to open it, we're going to open it, people. Unless, actually, it makes more sense to keep it boxed. Because it's going to be more valuable. Nah, let's go ahead and open it. Go ahead and tear right on into it with abandon, people. Here we go. There we are. Pretty good tape. I gotta say, Vaughn, you did some good tape here. There we are. Yeah, it's a little thick here for Beer. His nemesis, the tape. There we go. Got it. I think we got it. Got it there. A little bit more. Got it on pretty thick there. Pretty thick, but no match. No match for Beer. No match at all. Alright, people. There's more tape! Oh, for crying out loud. Of course. Always more tape. Always more. Actually, will it slide out? No, it's not going to slide out. Alright, people. Bear's nemesis. If he hasn't said this once, he hasn't said it enough. His nemesis. Here we go. Alright, slide it on out here, people. Slide it on out. Big Jim, I nailed it. Thank you, Vaughn. Sign the quality. And that would be Terror in the Trenches, people. Terror in the Trenches. There we go. Some cool stuff there. Very good. Very good. I actually kind of like the front cover there. That's actually pretty... I probably need to take it out so it's not too reflective there. And, oh, look at there. You got a patch. Very cool. Put it on your riding jacket when you're out there on your motorcycle. Riding the hog. Riding the hog out there. Very cool. Always some good stuff. Monster MD had some really great extras that came with it. So looking forward to this as well. If Beer could very gingerly get into it with his knife here. Very gingerly. Oh, we almost got it. Almost got it. Let's see. There we go. There we are. Hard out here for a beer. Yes, indeed. All right. There we go. There we are. Put this off to the side. Not reflective. We've got a white piece of cardboard. There we go. Anyways. Yes, it does look. Man, that looks mint. Look at there. It's even shiny. Very shiny. Zing. Very cool. Look at there. There we go. That's embossed, baby. I think he had some issues with that at the very end there, trying to get it through the printer, but pretty cool. I like the reflection there. It's got that sort of matte black on the background there, and then the bright red there, very reflective. Very cool. Very cool. Terror in the Trenches. That'd be from Von Klaus. Von Klaus out here. Let's go ahead and check it out. Check it out. Holy cow, look at these colors. Arg! Gasp. There we go. There we are. Some cool stuff. I think some of this has already been shown before, so I'm not giving anything away, but yeah, man, the colors. Holy cow, those really came out. Great job. Great job, Vaughn. Great job. Let's figure out who did the coloring. A Terror in the Trenches. That would be from Von Klaus. Art by Monica McGinney, who also did Cerberus here. So it's kind of comes around in a circle here from Beer. Very cool. Colors by Tiago Brasa. Apologize, sir and or madam. Letters by Eric Letters Too Much. Edited by Brandon Crowther. Concept and design by Von Klaus. And Black Terror created in 1941 by Richard E. Hughes and Donald Gravianson. There we go. Very cool. Special thanks to Razor Fist and Comicsgate. Beer will take that. Beer will take that, yes indeed. So pretty cool stuff from Vaughn. This is a very thick book. Very thick book. Maybe I've always been crazy. You know, Beer says that just about every other day. Every other day here. Pretty cool. Let's see. If Beer remembers correctly, Monster MD was 100 and some odd pages. So this is getting up there. Getting up there. I forget how many pages it was. Beer will try to leave a reminder here for everybody. Ouch! That looks like it hurts. That's you gotta put some ice on that. You gotta put some ice. Heat or ice. Beer forgets. You get one or the other. You know, when you're shot through the face, you gotta put a little bit of maybe a hot iron or something like that on there. It's gotta leave a mark. Gotta leave a mark. So there we go. Oh, that's the first design. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Does he have anything else? I don't want to ruin the ending here. Holy cow! Look at all the supporters out there. There you go. You get thanked. Is your name in there somewhere? It could be. It could be somewhere in there. If your name was Gary G. There you go. There you go. Bunch of people out there. Bunch of people. Black Terror and Lady Satan will return to Terror in the Trenches Volume 2. Will Terror survive? Longshot and Sawback. Sawback. What a name. What a name. If you had a cool name, it would have to be Sawback. Oh, very cool. I like how they do this sometimes, where they got the fan art in there. There's some fan art. Let's see. Jeff Aisley? Is that how you pronounce that? Jeff Rasley. I apologize. Let's see that. Dan Lawless. Very cool. This was the other cover. This is the other cover that they had. Kind of like that. Pretty cool. I mean, this one's pretty good, but very cool. Very cool cover there. Let's see if there's any other ones. There is. There's plenty more. Plenty more. Probably won't get through all of it. Paul Gorey. There you go. Very nice. I kind of like these sort of, what do you call that? Kind of anime, manga sort of look to it. Especially the guy at the bottom here. Lady, whatever. Very good. Very good. Nick the Pipe. Very cool. Here we are. I like the colors in this one. The sort of green and orange. Green, orange, and blue. Sort of kind of an interesting combination there. Very cool. Oops, don't want to give too much away. Blam, blam, blam. That might give something away. Anyway, some good stuff out there. Always enjoy whenever they put in some fan art in the very back. So there you go. Very cool stuff. Very good stuff. Terror in the Trenches. I don't want to cover up the beautiful lady there, so we'll put that back there. Let's see. You do get a Dan Lawless little mini print here. Very cool. There you go. There's that. You get a trading card of Lady Satan. Or is it Lady Satin? I forget. I apologize. There you go. She's even got guns in her feet. Man, oh man. Don't want to get in front of her in the line. Hey. Oh, there you go. You got some stats on the back. Let's see. Legal name, Celeste Karloff. There you go. Pretty cool stuff. She is a mystic. A gun witch, one would say. A gun witch. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the card. You get a sticker. Welcome to Fear City. That's what you want to have. Right out front. Welcome to Fear City. Turn around, run away. Oh! There you go. You gotta come back. Nothing on the back. Everything's up front here. Up front. And of course, if you're gonna be riding around on your Harley, you might as well have something to put on your jacket there. There you go. Pretty cool. Actually, this actually does look pretty cool. Nothing on the back. It's all up front, people. So there you go. Pretty cool stuff. I kind of like the patches. The patches. Bear should just like get a collection of nothing but just patches. Actually, let me see if we can do this for these people. There we go. See that a little bit better. A little bit better there, but there you go. So, Narwhal stuff. We got some great stuff in from Narwhal. We got some great stuff in from Von Klaus, and kind of just as a circle here, you know, so you've got Monica doing Terror in the Trenches, and she's also doing Cerberus as well. You know, Von Klaus is writing the story for Cave Slave, and here he is writing the story for Terror in the Trenches, so it all just kind of meshes together, people, in kind of a beautiful combination here. Yes, indeed. So, there we are, people. What a great collection. What a great collection, I think maybe the postman might not be delivering too many packages. I mean, one day after the other, they just keep getting chased away by a bear. So it's got to be probably, leaves a mark at the HQ up there. So it probably is Probably going to be another minute before Bear gets another book. Like all this great stuff here, but you know what? Stick around. Stick around for another great box open, hopefully here in the future. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, people. Bear is only, gosh, like 5-6 subs away from 400. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe as well. Bear would appreciate it very much. Yes, he would. All right, people, all of this talk about caves, slaves, terrors, trenches, somehow it's made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr. Here. There we are. There we are. And I recorded it this time. And it was on live. There we go. Oh, I've got to turn this around. Hold on. 1 second, people. Uno momento. Turn it down. Turn it down here a little bit. And where is my headphone at? Where the heck is Bear's headphones? You've never seen a bear with headphones before. There you go. Today's not your day. I'm not going to show it on screen here, but let's see. All right, can we? Okay, there we go. That works. All right. Oh, holy cow! We got a whole bunch of chats here. Let us go back and figure it out. Let's see. Great to see P Money here. Great to see Amy. Probably Melissa as well. There she is. Grant as well. Did VM ever come back? Good old VM. Let's see. Grant says, "Hey, Bear." P Money says, "Hello." What is in the box? Well, you just saw what was in the box, for crying out loud. Let me put up the chat here. That would be helpful. There we go. There we go. Not one, but 2 books. Well, more than 2 books, but two different campaigns. There you go. I came one right after the other. Bear had no thoughts of doing another box open, but he had to do it this time. All right, let's see. Made it for the theme song. Congratulations, P-Money. A pretty lady for the opening theme song, or is she? That is kind of the question of the day here. Let's see. A package open and another not professional show. I call that the perfect episode. Oh boy. Well, hope not to let P Money down this time. That's what was missing in the perfect episode. Bear's Nemesis tape. Now it's perfect. All Disney talking animals is fake. Only YouTube talking animals is real. That's correct, sir. Congratulations. Disney needs to make that animated movie Drunk Monkey. No, not unless they burn the whole place down and start all over again. Sorry, Mom, you've been replaced with cave slaves. I'm sorry, Mom. Sorry about that. When did Bear get so fascinated by beautiful human women? Well, it's a long time out there. Yes, indeed. Not more. Well, there was more. Not more tape. Great to see Amy. And cool sketch. I'm assuming you're talking about this one right here. It's actually at the back of the book. Let's see if Bear can get to it here real quick. On the other side here. Other side of the camera. For crying out loud. No, this is actually... So you saw... There we go. So you saw that cave slave, and this was the other cover. This was the other cover to it. So there, on the back, there we go, was Eileen Straczynski. So she did a very good job there. Very good job. Thank you. Thumbs up. Well, without the claw. Man, that hurt. That quite hurt. Quite a lot. Let's see. Hey, Amy, my friend, we are actually on vacation in Toronto. Well, congratulations, people. So Bear and I are in the same time zone for once. Wow. Where the heck is Toronto? I have no idea. I know it's somewhere near a lake somewhere. Sorry, P-Money. It's Americans' duty not to know geography of Canada. You got an F on your geography lessons if you knew where, Montreal or Toronto or, the other ones are. Vancouver. I knew it. Knew I had one more in there. Let's see. Amy says, oh wow, how funny. Hope you're doing all right with the time zone change, and that you're having a nice time on vacation too. Bear also says that as well. Let's see. It's good taking my kids to see the Toronto Science Center with an E, and the Toronto Aquarium in a few days. Is that also the one where they have the really tall tower? I forget that. Is CN? Is that the name of it? The CN Tower? It's a really tall, I'm assuming like a radio tower or something like that. Go check that out. And then look out and see America and say, there's the better place, there's the better country over there. Let's see. Hello, Melissa. Great to see you. Good-looking books. Well, thank you. And a good-looking bear, too, hopefully. Let's see. Amy says science centers were one of her favorite things as a kid. For some reason, we never went to art museums. Let's see. P-Money says, ooh, a video game grant. I'm sure it was a very recent game. Let's see what that new game. All the young people are playing is Pong. Pong? All the young people? I thought it was Fortnite. Bear lies when he says he's going into the woods. He's still here. No, that was for if we end up doing that for a separate video. Bear actually was going to do the separate video for the Narwhal book over there, but as Amy and Melissa can attest, he forgot to put it live. So whoops-a-doodle out there. There we go. Let's see. Amy says, so the back of the book is a print of a sketch. Bear was like, holy cow, Bear got a sketch. No, it's just a regular back cover there. But yeah, probably a cover of the sketch there. Very cool. Let's see. Can you see the line of it? Yeah, you might be able to see the line, right? Let's see. Can you see it? It might not focus that well, but yeah, you can definitely see a line going around there. So yeah, probably just a copy. But good job. Actually, I like the back cover better than Sorry, Narwhal, but like the back cover better than the front one. There you go. It's one of the eastern parts of the country, says Amy. Well, if Bear will take your advice on that one. The CN Tower. There we go. Thank you, P-Money. Yes, the CN Tower. But when the kids saw how high it was, they said, no. What? Oh, well. Bear would go check it out. He's not afraid of heights. Not afraid of heights at all. All right, let me get right back into it here because we've actually got a couple other. Anybody else have any other questions on any of the books here? Bear will try to answer that. Otherwise, we'll get back into normal programming here. For you good people. All right, let's go ahead. Let me turn off some lights here. Pardon Bear here for just a second. Talk amongst yourselves. That would help quite a bit. Of course, Bear forgets to record the audio. One of these days, people. That's all right. That's why we have two separate audio recordings out here instead of just one. Oh, for crying out loud. Bear learned his lesson that one time for sure. Bear not afraid of the CN Tower, but he would be if it was called the Timerson Tower. Probably. Although, trying to get into Canada might be an issue there. That's probably be the biggest issue, you know. There'd be really inspecting Bear's passport at the border there, saying, wait a minute, how did a bear get a passport? That would be the first question. That would be. Let's see. P-Money says, thanks, Bear. My wife walks in and sees me watching a video with a picture of a beautiful quote-unquote lady and gives me the evil eye. Well, you need to tell her to stick around because we've got some very important information for you. Very important. Everybody here is probably thinking one thing, and it's the complete opposite. Not even gonna know. Not even gonna know, people, until Bear lets you know. All right, but first, no, not Shane's thing. By the way, a number of people weren't here. They're doing a Comic Con in Tampa, so if you're around that area, go check it out. Shane Davis will be there. Let's see, I think Narwhal said he was going to be there. There's a couple other people. Oh, Cecil was going to be there. It sounds like it's going to be a Comicsgate convention, but just without the Comicsgate convention. It's just going to be the Tampa Bay convention. So there you are, downtown, right next to Bear's favorite arena, Amalie Arena. Go check it out. Pretty good stuff out there. Pretty good stuff. All right, let me get into the news here for 1 second because it is very important. Very important for you people. Yes, indeed. All right. Where are we? One of these days, professional show. Yada, yada, yada. Here we are, finally. Amy says, I do not know who this swimsuit quote-unquote girl is. We'll find out shortly. We will find out very shortly. Visit Dino Land, then Tampa Bay Comic Con. There you go. There you go, Dinosaur Land. And Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens. I think they're doing a beer fest this weekend, so you can get in. Bear always says, Comicsgate is a collection of foodies and alcoholics who sometimes talk about comics. So that'd be your first, a perfect opportunity there. Perfect opportunity. All right, where the hell were we? Variety, as some people might say. Joe Otterson. We're going to talk about the old Hollywood strike, people. Bryan Cranston, the guy from the Malcolm in the Middle show. Everybody knows him from Malcolm in the Middle. And there was another show I'm sure people liked and watched, blah, 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 blah. Bryan Cranston tells Bob Iger, our jobs will not be taken away by AI in rousing speech. You will not take away our dignity. There he is. Why do you have to have the stinking Black Power revolutionary fist of... for crying out loud. Come on, man. You could have done everything except for the revolutionary fist and you would have been fine. So now I hope you all lose. I hope every one of you loses out there. Every single one of you. Man, that Tampa Bay Comic Con is tempting, says P Money. But man, Bear filming, doing his show from the con would be the greatest thing ever. Bear's on the fence on it. It's quite a long walk for Bear. I wish he would have known this about like a week or two ago. That would have been a little bit more helpful. But we'll see. You never know. You never know where Bear might show up. All right, let me grab a drink here. A thirsty bear. Bryan Cranston delivered a fiery speech at the SAG-AFTRA strike, a rally in Times Square on Tuesday, which he included a message directed at Disney head Bob Iger. I've got a message for you, Mr. Iger, Cranston said, from the stage of Rock the City for a fair contract. Where have we seen that before, rally? I know, sir, that you look at things through a different lens. We don't expect you to understand who we are. Pardon me. But we are asking you to hear us. And beyond that, listen to us. When we tell you we will not be having our jobs taken away and given to robots. Or bears. You never know. Bears work pretty cheap. We will not have you take away our right to work and earn a decent living. And lastly, and most importantly, we will not allow you to take away our dignity. We're a union through and through, all the way to the end. Well, it's closer than you might imagine, sir. We're not in the same business model we were in even 10 years ago. And yet, even though they admit that is the truth in today's economy, they are fighting us tooth and nail to stick to the same economic system that is outdated. We need to get rid of that capitalism, gosh darn it. Go straight to communism. They want us to step back in time. We cannot and we will not do that. How dare you? Rah, 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 rah. They're doing Take Me to the World? Really? Take Me to the World. Later on in the rally, there's a bear show? What? Hold on now. Wait a minute. Why wasn't Bear's agent notified? Where is Bear's 10%? Oh, for crying out loud. Is the bear a show about just bears, or is there something else? Are they selling cocaine in the bear? Is there a bear cocaine, confluence there? I tell you, people, we are always being marginalized out there. Even more so than actors. So anyways, they don't want their jobs taken away and given to robots. Out there. Let's see, if Bear is worried about scaring people at the con, he can wear a human costume. Yeah, I just gotta find a human out there, cut away his skin and wear it as a skin suit. I'm sure nobody would be freaked out by that. Not at all. Up more time to sneak to the arena without being seen by nervous people who tend to scream things like, "Ah, it's a bear! Ah!" That's true. It's true. A cosplay would be perfect. There we go. Nobody would know. You'd be walking around and, that can't be a bear, he's up on 2 legs. That can't be a bear, he's has hardly any hair. Hardly any hair at all. If a bear wears a human cosplay, is it a furry costume still? Well, no, because it's not very furry. You people are not very furry. Hardly have, only on the heads of people do they have very much hair. Rest of the body, not so well. You might get your, a Turkish fellow who's got a back hair like a rug or something like that. But most normal people out there, they don't have that much hair. A bear starring the comics bear has a nice ring to it. It does. That can't be a bear. He's talking about comics. That's true. That is true. And he's speaking English. That's also true. Most people don't know language is Bear's second language. Yes, it is. All right, anyways, everybody is wondering what the deal is. What the heck is the deal with the thumbnail bear? Even VM is praising Bear on his thumbnail game out here. Well, I hate to disappoint everyone out here. Hate to disappoint you, especially old Bryan Cranston here, who doesn't want his job taken away and given to robots, or given to AI. That's what they're all striking for. Well, sir, I have some bad news for you. Got some bad news because I'm from the New York Post in Alexandria, how do you pronounce this? Klausner? Yeah, we'll go with it. I am an AI influencer. Followers crave my sexy snaps, but I don't exist. She does not exist. That's right, people. This woman right here. Where is she? Right there. Here we go. Right there does not exist. Her fans think they found true love, but she's not real. Mila Sofia, an artificial intelligence-generated influencer whose sultry photos on Twitter and TikTok are racking up thousands of likes from dedicated social media users. She says, I'm a 19-year-old virtual girl from Helsinki, Finland. I was made by AI. Check out my other social media accounts on the links below. Sophia, who goes by AI Model Malia, on her verified Twitter account. How do you get a verified Twitter account if you're not even real? Is certifiably fake, and not just her boobs either. Yet her 7,790 followers can't help but drool over bikini photos of her in Greece. Still in Centauri, she says. I'm Greeking out. Let's try that again. Still in Centauri, and I'm Greeking out over how to leave this paradise. Reads a punny tweet from July 19th with over 35,000 views and 2,000 likes. Wow, look at you, so stunningly beautiful with a gorgeous smile, writes one Twitter user. Thanks for another great view of Centauri. You look marvelous, amazing, beauty, pretty, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, and breathtaking in a white bikini. Enjoy your time. Sad to see you leave. You have a wonderful megawatt smile, says another. The quote-unquote influencer has never paid for a drink in her life, nor has she been to Greece, because she is a photorealistic fantasy, who also fools her fans into thinking she works a job like common people. In another Twitter post with the hashtag Diversity Matters and Women in Work, she poses in an orange hat and hard hat and overalls as though she is a construction worker, proudly representing women in the workplace. Reads the caption on the photo, with over 13,000 views and 450 likes. Yes, indeed. But if you thought her post was meant to encourage women to join male-dominated fields, don't be fooled. Her next tweet reads, "The work is hard. I had to reduce my clothes," accompanied by a hashtag like hashtag empowered women, hashtag strength and beauty, hashtag women in construction, hashtag diversity matters, hashtag inspiring women, and hashtag confident women. Can I work with you if I need an extra hand, Mila? Reads one commenter below her photo. Get working, girl, says another. Her TikTok, which features the same pic as her Twitter, has over 80,000 followers and over 600,000 likes. People might be seeking a hot date with an AI dream girl, but what she gets out of it is hot user data, informing her how, to help her evolve even further. Yes, indeed. The influencer has her own website with an educational section. She had an, oh shoot, I forgot to go to the website. With an education section that says she's been studying at the University of Life since June 2023. She might have been born sexy yesterday, but she's already learning at an inhuman pace. Being an AI generated virtual influencer ain't your typical education path. But let me tell you, I'm always on the grind, learning and evolving through fancy algorithms and data analysis. I've got this massive knowledge base programmed into me, keeping me in the loop with the latest fashion trends, industry insights, and all the technological advancements. Reads her quote-unquote educational description. There you are. There you are. I'm all about that self-improvement game, constantly pushing myself to level up as a fashion model and influencer. Sure, my journey might look different from others, but mark my words, you humans are gonna die. I'm committed to being at the forefront of the fashion world and delivering valuable content to my awesome audience. And that's what Bear's doing right here. He's just not in a bikini. And no pants either. The description continues. Sophia is currently considering which brand to become a fashion ambassador and virtual influencer. For her website says, I'm a fashion model. I bring unparalleled and futuristic perspectives to the realm of style. Whether it's the catwalk or the digital landscape, my passion lies in showcasing the latest trends and pushing the boundaries in the ever-evolving fashion industry. She says of herself. There you are. Instead of simply photoshopping models' faces to meet unrealistic beauty standards, creating fake models might erase the need for models altogether. And AI is taking the fashion world by digital storm. Earlier this year, the first ever AI Fashion Week debuted at NYC's Soho Spring Studios. AI bots are also popping up on dating apps to catfish users, and lonely hearts are already enlisting virtual girlfriends. ChatGPT's, how do you pronounce this? Carrion AI, a love robot, will converse with her online amours for $1 a minute. While some may think model Mila Sofa is real, others can spot she's fake from a Mila away. Bump. Oh man. Who wrote this? Gotta do it by the puns here. Let's see, what was her name? Alexandria Klossner. Or it could have been written by an AI bot. You never know. You can never You can never tell, people. So there you are. There is that. Before anybody says, "Oh gosh, there's lewd photos on," it's fake. It's not real, people. Look, this is completely fake. There's completely fake there. Nothing real. Nothing real. All right, let's see. Amy says, maybe I haven't seen a Spanish-speaking bear before, but that doesn't matter. They don't exist. Sí, señorita. Sí, señorita. P-Money, oh, thank goodness. Honey, beautiful lady on the screen is a figment of our imagination. It is. It is. Amy says, that explains a lot. So how do we get the fake girl to do important things like read CyberFrog comics? That's a very good question. Very good question. Amy says they did a good job of duplicating the face from piece to piece. How does male responses help her evolve when most of the male comments is probably like, hot, sexy, come to me. There you go. It's like the part in the Matrix, like the first part of the Matrix where Neo comes into the Matrix and they're trying to teach him how to kung fu fight and all that sort of stuff. And they have the crowd scene, right? The crowd scene there where he's walking along the street and beautiful young lady with the red dress, walks by and he kind of does the sort of look back behind her hey there, all right, and then looks back forward and there's Mr. Smith there with the gun. And he's like, you gotta be careful out there. It's all just a simulation, but you gotta be careful out there because the Matrix is gonna throw up all sorts of. This is like the Matrix right here. It's like she's distracting everybody from all of the all of the extinction level event of humanity through AI there. So there you are. There you are. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you very much for probably destroying all of humanity. All of humanity out here. There you go. So that's why Bear says, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, people. You never know. You never know what it might be. Amy says the backgrounds are kind of off. Oh, let me go back to it. Because why not? Let's see, the backgrounds are kind of off, but IG photos are photoshopped all of the time. You're used to looking at fake. There you go. Amy, did you figure out that this was a AI generated image, or did you think this is a real? Everybody that came in, oh, look at the pretty girl, and Bear kept saying, maybe not. You might be fooled. There you go. But I'm sure the ladies out there, were not fooled at all. Probably even more bad. Gonna get all the ladies together just to destroy the AI servers. Maybe that's the way to do it, guys. We've got this AI revolution coming down the pike. It's just gonna enslave us all. The only way to stop it is to make AI-generated hot ladies, so the other ladies out there go out and destroy the AI infrastructure, thereby solving all of... Actually, isn't that the story of Terminator? Isn't that the story of... What was her name? Linda Hamilton. I forget her name in the movie there. But isn't that the story of Terminator where lady gets enough of this stuff? It's like, all right, I'm going to go blast the Terminator. There you are. That's how we're going to solve it all. Or Claire Danes in the third movie, but nobody really pays attention to the third movie. It was okay. Arnold goes to the gay club. Just for some laughs. Some laughs out there. Bear chuckled a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit. Grant says, I always ask specific questions. That's how I figured out the Lester sisters are AIs. Nobody's that nice. Grant has them figured out. Grant's got them figured out from the beginning. All right, from something beautiful to something horrendous. Barbie's America Ferrari on healthy pressures felt in delivering a cathartic third act monologue, because that's what you want in your Barbie movie, is a cathartic third act monologue. I'm sorry, people, we are going to spoil Barbie. Barbie's America Ferrari. I don't care what her name is. By the way, by the by here, I'll share it again. One of Bear's favorite little stories from the Hillary Clinton email hack a number of years ago. It might have been the John Podesta one, either or. They were trying to get a number of celebrities to come to some sort of, I don't know, campaign event, something like that. And they were trying to get America Ferrari here to come in and do it and all that sort of stuff. And back and forth through the emails, he's an agent or something like that. Oh yeah, America, she can make it, not a problem. The response back from one of the Hillary Clinton people was, "We love America." And I'm like, that's probably the only time that they've ever said that was for America Ferrari here, not the actual America out there. Yes, indeed. Let's see, where are we? America Ferrari has delivered new insights into her experience preparing to deliver a show-stopping monologue from Barbie's third act. In the film starring Margot Robbie, the iconic Mattel doll, Ferrari plays Gloria, a Mattel employee from the real world who, with daughter Sasha, encounters Barbie, making it clear that to this doll come to life that she is a great hold on. This is a very bad sentence. Let's see. This is a run-on sentence. So many bears getting crossed up with the commas here. Let's see. A Mattel employee from the real world who, with daughter Sasha, encounters Barbie, period, no comma, making it clear to this doll come to life that she's great just as she is, comma, even if society tends to place much pressure and many contradictory demands. Finally, a period. Finally. Oh, God. Oh, God. You know what, people? This is horribly written. I'm not even going to go into it. You can check it out. You people can check it out on... God, that's an ugly face. I apologize, people. Bear completely apologizes for even going down this road. That was just horrible. P. Money says, at first I thought America Ferrari from the MCU. Then I remembered that's America Chavez. Completely two different people. Two completely different people. All right, from one Deadline article to another. Who wrote that, by the way? Matt Grobar, that was a terrible sentence. Run-on sentence. Go back and talk to your editor, sir. That was quite horrible. Quite horrible. All right, people, finally, a story Bear could get behind. Days of Our Lives staff cuts and work environment scrutinized as co-executive producer Albert faced misconduct investigation. That's right, people. Days of Our Lives. Emotions have been running high on the set of the long-running soap Days of Our Lives. According to multiple sources, there have been shock, disbelief, disappointment, and anger among cast and crew following the outcome of an internal investigation into the misconduct allegations against a longtime Days of Our Lives director co-executive producer. That would be Albert Albert. Created by Ted and Betty Corday, Days of Our Lives is produced by the company they founded, Corday Productions, which is owned and run by their son, Drool? D-O-O-L. Just call it Days. Crying out loud. That would be producer Ken Corday. According to sources, the nine-week investigation launched in March was triggered by a complaint related to the recent round of layoffs. Filed by a female employee and alleged that women had been disproportionately impacted by the cuts and were not receiving equal pay on the show. People close to the matter said, let me grab a drink. Melissa says, is the show still going? Soap opera guys. There we are. By the way, this actually, finally Bear can do this. I think this would look a little bit better if Bear did this number. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. I think this is the one. Let's hope this is the one, people. Here we go. We'll just do it like this. We'll just have this playing in the background. Finally, Bear's getting to use some of his bold and the beautiful stuff here. Finally. It's been a while. Let's see. The gender disparity of the recent staff reductions was partially pronounced amongst cast members. According to sources, a total of 7 women left the ranks of contract players around the time of the... is this actually... Nothing would happen to her. Oh, God. Poor Rick and Ridge. I don't know. Can people hear that? Come through, Bear. Bear can just watch... Bear can just watch this. I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. 5 of them were let go or demoted to recurring, and 2 of them departed on their own. At least in part due to their experiences on the show. 1 male actor was laid off. And all of the 5 dual episodes airing each week, only 1 is consistently directed by a woman. The 1 full-time female director on the show helms the Monday show. So there you go, ladies. Working alongside 3 full-time male directors, including Alar, who directs the Friday episodes. There you go. There you go, fellas. If you're watching that. Another female director is part of the rotation for the 5th weekly slot that has multiple part-time helmers alternating. This is not typical. General Hospital, for instance, has 4 full-time female directors with a 5th in training and 3 male directors. There is, however, an across-the-board male dominance in daytime dramas, head writers, and executive producers ranks, a fact that is puzzling, given their overwhelmingly female audiences, and something a soap veteran finds disheartening. Well, most of those writers and directors on a soap opera are gay. It's true. They're really gay. So if you get rid of the gay, if you bring in the more women, you're gonna get rid of the gay people. Oh my God. Anywho. Conducted by dual distributor Sony Pictures Television, the investigation involved after alleged misconduct allegations against Alar were raised. A deadline has learned. About 30 to 40 people, primarily women, were interviewed, according to multiple sources. Alar has not responded to the deadline's request for comment. The poor guy. Alar has been an associate of Ken Cordray's for the past 2 decades. He's worked on Dole since 2003 and joined Cordray Productions several years later. According to people who have observed Alar's behavior since he joined the popular soap, issues have been present for years, but escalated after he was named co-executive producer in 2015. In the position of power, multiple Dole insiders say Alar has been abusive, making people feel uncomfortable and humiliated. He became much more tyrannical. I think he became much more aware of his unilateral power and that Ken wasn't going to be involved in decision making. And I think he took the ball and ran with it. I think he's ruined the show, a dual veteran said. An insider pointed to the significant number of women who left the show over the past couple of years, including an actress who played major characters. Men have also been publicly bullied on set, with at least 1 male cast member getting abruptly written off after Alar screamed at him in front of the cast and crew. According to the source, close to the situation, the verbal attack happened when the actor had gotten a hair trim, which he apologized for even though it wasn't on contract at the time, meaning he was not obligated to maintain his appearance and his character had not been on the show recently. Albert has a habit of belittling people, especially people he wants to put down, sources say. As part of the probe, complaints, a large portion of them involving inappropriate comments were reviewed. It's kind of a running joke that everything that comes out of Albert's mouth is inappropriate. After a while, you stop cringing and just get used to it. For instance, Alar gives directing notes in the most vulgar and crass ways, making not only women but everyone feel uncomfortable. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm ahead on the... Hold on. Let's get the next one. Uh-oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, I am in deep hot water here. Hold on. Let's do the thing. Hold on 1 second here, people. Bear is showing soap operas, and he's getting banned off of YouTube. All right, there we go. I forgot. It's still going on, isn't it? Hold on. How do I... 1 second here, people. Interact. Do the thing with the thing. No, I'm trying to do the thing here. Interact. Pause. There we go. That looks like Tim Apple. That looks like Tim Apple. All right, well, anyways, there was that. Gosh darn, no, screw you, YouTube. I am going to do this. This is the one reason Bear got to do this, and that was because it's not going to happen, Rick. What the hell's going on here? First you took Phoebe away from me. Now you took Steffi. Well, that's not going to happen, Rick. That's not going to happen, YouTube. God, one of my favorite scenes of all time. Of all time, people. Of all time. There we go. No, not that. Okay, let me get out of this. Go, interact. Okay, stop. Do the thing with the thing. There we are. Anywho, YouTube doesn't want me to continue. Doesn't want me to continue at all, for crying out loud. Alright, hopefully everybody's still there. Let's see, heads up, we've detected a video in your stream belonging to someone else. Exempt channels from content ID claim. Bear is using this as a educational promotion from a show that premiered 15 years ago? Something like that. So there we are. Let's see, what else do I have to do? Let's see, I'm not exporting it. Screw off, YouTube. Crying out loud. Showing a soap opera here. Anywho. Bear makes me interested in soap opera. Bear does it all. I'm telling you, P-Money, this might be Bear's professional show here. Except for the fact that he might get kicked for showing soap operas. But there you go. There you go. Let's see, Amy says, so it sounds like the production of the show is also a soap opera. Indeed, all they had to do was turn the camera around. Turn it around. Life imitating art, says Melissa. That's true. P-Money says, I didn't even know these type of shows exist. These are Bear stories. My God, Bear stories out there. Actually, they had to shut down a number of them for the COVID, the Wu flu. Wu flu out there. They look really exciting running silently in the background. The faces and poses are so exaggerated. That's the love of soap operas out there. I didn't know bears whisper at the Whispering Bears. Yeah, he did. Oh, I wasn't watching at the time. Yeah, they did like a slow motion of that. Yeah, that was funny. That was great. Rick and Ridge, just two of the great ones out there. That's why when they're doing the, that's not going to happen, Rick. Let's see, Ridge was sleeping with Rick's mother, okay? But Rick was sleeping with Ridge's daughter, who he also killed her sister. He killed her sister, accidentally, of course, accidentally. So he's dating Ridge's daughter, while Ridge was dating Rick's mother. So there you go. You might need a flowchart to follow all that, but there you go. There you are. Oh, and Ridge's mother was trying to push Ridge out and bring Rick into the fashion company or whatever that they were doing. So, whole lot of stuff going on there, people. Whole lot of stuff. You thought whatever Game of Thrones was deep or whatever. No. That would be the bold and the beautiful. Bold and the beautiful. Bear stories. When Timmy is between two comics. No, Bear did this, a while ago. Gosh, I don't even want to know if he wants to promote it or not. But back when they had the whole kind of consternation with the Comicsgate, Mike was part of that. Let's see who else. Edwin. They were all on one side. It was, Jon Malin and Ethan were on the other, and button heads and all this stuff. I was like, this is just a soap opera. Freaking soap operas. So Bear made a number of videos about that, so I feel like I could check that out. What did I call that? Something like Comicsgate in Crisis, or what was it? As the Comicsgate turns. That's what it was. As the Comicsgate turns. So you looked at it. I don't know if I have that as a playlist or not, but you can check that out. Check it out there. Are those blinds, that sofa, look like something from the late 70s, early 80s? It probably did. Anyways, there is more to go on there, but like Amy says, just turn the camera around and there you go. You get all the interesting stuff right there. Right there, people. A Bear's soap operas. Bear's evil twin stole the salmon and is having a relationship with Timmy. Oh my God! Dun 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 is true! Holy moly, that would make Bear's head spin. Bear's head spin. Does Bear even have a twin? I don't know. Can't ask Mom, because poor old Mom got shot by the hunters out there. I guess he must be a pet for Timmy. No! How dare you, Amy? How dare you? Anyways, finally here from Bounding. I don't know. Maybe we should just end it right here. I think we've got enough. Bear's gonna tempt fate here. With the Ben Affleck here. A new report backs up claims original Flash ending set up Ben Affleck to return in a Batman multiverse. Instead, they just completely crapped on it. Does Bear's twin speak Spanish? Yo no sé. Couldn't tell you. No habla. Oso habla más o menos. Un poquito. Very, very little. ¿Dónde está el baño? Los cerveza? Yeah. Los chicos? There we go. That's really all you need. Beer, bathrooms, and the ladies out there. That's really all you need. It's no secret, says J.B. Augustine, that The Flash bombed at the box office. Even Ezra Miller's looking shocked out there. At the box office, and took the DCEU down the tube with it. We still have Aquaman. However, as our readers may know, this is not how DC Films at the time wanted things to go. And originally, they had big plans to reset the continuity and give fans everything they were asking for. And then James Gunn came in. Joy. George Clooney wasn't on the list, clearly. Let me grab here. With the whistle here. George Clooney wasn't on the list, clearly, and neither was that one-off joke of a cameo. How dare you, sir? How dare you? One of the best. One of the best. Well, I don't know. Christian Bale did a really good job, but George Clooney, maybe not Batman, but Bruce Wayne, definitely up there. Ben Affleck was, though, along with other Batman-related, that would have launched an entire multiverse of Dark Knights. There you go. Instead, we got The Batman. With space for the Snyderverse and a Batman Beyond movie. All of this according to the latest findings and reports by Comic Book News. Pat McGroin, Matt McGloin. Dang it, Bear screwed up his professional show here. Chief proprietor of the news site, and his sources are corroborating the intel and much, much more, people. The Flash's much publicized old ending would have shown multiple returns, including much beloved Henry Cavill as Superman, to set up Man of Steel 2, which was going to co-star Supergirl Sasha Calle. Wow. That would have been interesting. The either-or ultimatum was out, in other words. So, man, that would have been interesting. I thought she looked really well in the role. I haven't seen the movie, don't know anything about it, but Sasha Calle out here. That would have been interesting, because he was older, even though she was supposed to be looking out for him. So, interesting. McGloin, sir, you need to get a better name. Says this decision was not the doing of former DC Films president Walter Hamda, who had previously turned down a Man of Steel sequel pitch from Cavill and Mission Impossible franchise director McQuarrie. You turned that down? Oh my God! What man? Beer would have bought 2 tickets. Holy cow! Sorry, people. In Beer's estimation, Christopher McQuarrie is probably one of the best directors that we have working today. I would say right up there with Spielberg, all those others, even better than old Nolan out there. Man, we missed out on a good. Oh man, that would have been good. Man. Hamda was soon out of a job, and producer Michael DeLuca stepped in to oversee everything in the interim. And it was he who crafted the unused ending. It is also noted that DeLuca is a comic fan and got the Blade, oh my God, got the Blade movies made, and gave writer David Goyer a leg up in the industry. Goyer worked on the Blade trilogy as well as the Dark Knight and Man of Steel, so the two paths were intertwined with DC. DeLuca was part of the deciding its destiny at a critical moment. I'm with you, Wesley. I'm with you. Man, oh man. Dang. Before the Gun and the Saffron were appointed heads of the new DC studios, the Z-Man had David Luca and Pamela Abdy. She is still there. I believe, if Beer remembers correctly. DeLuca, did he get promoted? Or I think they're both co-running Warner Brothers, if Beer remembers correctly. Let's see. Anyways, run point for the brand and supervise the editing of Aquaman and The Flash. McGloin, sources call the DeLuca version of the latter a masterpiece with a beautiful ending, setting up a Superman and Supergirl encounter with Brainiac and Man of Steel 2. Hey. James Gunn, you freaking moron. Plans for the continuation of the saga between Black Adam and Superman, leading to their showdown were also in motion. Zack Snyder would have had the option to come back. Man. James Gunn would have held a position similar to Kevin Feige's at Marvel, and Ben Affleck was supposed to have his treatment for the Batman finally go into production. Instead of that stupid the other The Batman movie. Oy, people. Man. I tell you, probably blame the Z-Man and Gunn on this one. Ay. Batman Beyond could be a cool movie. Been an excellent movie. Excellent. I still think, look, I mean, Ben Affleck is a pretty good director. Once he said he finally figured out the character in the Flash movie. So once he finally figured it out, I'm sure he could have knocked something out. He, also a very good writer as well, with an Oscar to kind of back it up. There you go. Oh, thank you, Pete Money. El oso tiene que ir el busca. Translated, beer has to go into the woods. There you go. A Batman Beyond movie, and they abandoned it. Cries into the ether out there. P Money. Ay. Dang it, Grant. At least his first name isn't Scratching. Scratching my groin. Which parts get held? For crying out loud. Batman Beyond could be a cool movie. So, yeah, again, or the Superman movie with Sasha Calle here. Not really well lit here, but either way, looks pretty good. Let's see. The script he couldn't crack, rather. And Warner's rejected involvement. Batfleck going toe-to-toe with Deathstroke, played by Joe Manganiello, whatever, Joe, and out for revenge. But first, the Dark Knight of the Snyderverse needed a return from the multiverse he was struck in? What? McGloin sources reiterated that the Flash had a scene where he was trapped in another reality. I wonder if that was the one that we saw in the Batman vs. Superman movie. The real ending, as the article puts it, shows Batfleck calling out to Barry, the only one who can save him from the great beyond. It's not specified if he is in the nightmare world of Batman vs. Superman, the Snyder Cut, but prior rumors indicated that it was so. That would have been interesting. And he left a message on either Barry's phone or his computer. So there you go. McGloin has receipts from the behind-the-scenes photos showing such a sequence was filmed, and postulates that this unused scene was a nod to Bruce's vision of Barry appearing to him in a vortex. There we go, of Batman vs. Superman. He adds it could also be a reference to the maybe some other time line Bruce says in The Flash, only taken literally. Twitter's viewer Anon claimed the scene played out this way. Barry returns home and all of his monitors start flashing. Affleck appears on all screens wearing the suit but no cowl. He doesn't know if this message will find Barry, but if it does, they need his help. You have to find us, Barry. Find us! It ends with Barry saying, "Oh, fudge. He wants fudge." He says, "I want some, fudge." Bruce really winds up in another time and place, different and more terrifying than his own, and is in need of Barry's aid. And that sort of thing happened in the Final Crisis at Darkseid's hands, when Batman was sent hurtling back in time and presumed dead. Final Crisis was written by Grant Morrison. He has an intriguing connection to the failed reset. Morrison had a cameo in the last season of Titans that paid tribute to the fourth wall breaking of Animal Man that inserted the author into the story. It's believed that this was meant to set up a deeper connection between DC film and TV universes than the one Ezra Miller made on the CW. Man, this is some missed swing and a missed opportunities here. Miller and Morrison also collaborated on the Flash script that was dismissed in favor of Christian Hudson's. Despite that turn of events, it said James Gunn will take inspiration from Morrison works for the aspects of his DCU, so he stole it. Gunn may also have left the door open to working with Affleck because of DeLuca's plans. Probably not. Because we would have like 8 different Batmans, and that just wouldn't work. When Gunn was laudatory towards The Flash, calling it the best superhero movie ever, he may have been referring to the DeLuca cut. That is somewhat strange because, again, it's the version that set the stage for Batman Beyond film starring Michael Keaton, who is always going to show up in The Flash's finale until the 11th hour. The one that Gunn reportedly canceled. Thank you, James Gunn, you freaking moron. Granted, that aspect of the whole story has conflicting accounts. Kevin Smith, who cares, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But who lit the flame, they go on. McGloin Intel says it's not Gunn as much as social media and DCEU supporters like to lay the blame at his feet. He says the real culprit is the Z-Man, who is driven by money, something the company is in charge of has in short supply. Has in short supply. Warner Brothers doesn't have enough to make any of these films or pay the actors. So they get young and upcoming talent, apparently. Like Horseface and Corn Sweat and I guess Nathan Fillion works for cheap? I don't know. The great DCU reset, like Batgirl's cancellation, is a cost-saving measure. McGloin alleges to get rid of the high-priced Affleck's, Keaton's, and Cavill Zaslav doesn't want to shell out for. This leads to the talk of the sale to Universal and various film, TV, music right being sold off. They're that broke. Beer doesn't think that probably the DC unit might be sold off to. They keep claiming Universal, Amazon, Apple, any another a number of other places out there. Paramount, maybe. Probably that. I doubt that they would sell off the entire Warner Brothers thing. I don't think that's the case. First off, regulatory stuff. That, kind of goes back to the Barbie movie and what they were doing there. But I really doubt that. There would be way too much involved with that. Probably more the Disney aspect of it, where they're selling off, the cable side of things, or the network side of things. But they're still keeping all of the Disney IP properties. So that's probably what's going to take place in Bear's opinion. They're just going to sell off DC, get the money for DC. They're setting everything up so another place can come in. Kind of like a turnkey superhero franchise. You've got everything set up. You've got the actors and actresses. You've got James Gunn running roughshod over everything. You've got a number of movies that, have set up everything. So there you go. Probably one of those things. The Z-Man, not looking too happy there. Not looking too happy there. So anyways, there we are. There is rumors out there. Rumors out there, people. Let's see. Let's see. Amy says, so if writers and actors are on strike, I guess it's just opera now. That's true. That might be true. Well, they can't hardly have much fewer people in the theaters. That's kind of like the Sound of Freedom type thing, where they have... it says it's sold out, but, when somebody tries to buy you a ticket, it's like, oh, no, you can't come in. Then you go inside the theater, and it's, like, completely empty. It's like, what the hell's going on here? What the heck is going on here? Grant Morrison in Titans, I may have to check that out, says P-Mike. Check it out. Sounded like it was a cameo, though. Let's see, what was it? Let me see here. Go back here. Where was that? Yeah, just a cameo. Cameo here. Inserted the author into the story. So I don't know. I don't know if Ant-Man is... Animal Man is on that. Animal Man is on that. So there you go. There you are. Die a Fluted Mouse promoted... promoted as Batman the Opera. Batman the Opera. That would be interesting. No. With so much vibrato. That would be interesting. That would be very, very interesting. So anyways, that is kind of the... According to Mr. McCloyne out here, I'm with you, Wesley. I'm with you out there. Some interesting behind-the-scenes stuff. Yeah, I always wondered about The Flash. I mean, everybody's saying, oh, it's the greatest film ever made. And then it made, like, $5 million. It's like, doesn't seem like all that. So, who knows? Who knows what happens behind the scenes? Shenanigans all around, people. All around. All right, is Beer still here? Is he still on YouTube? They haven't kicked him yet. By the way, people, just in case, do I not have this on here? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. Just in case this thing ever gets cut, you can always check out Bear's Archive on the other channel. Go check that out. All the old episodes are over there. You can check it out and enjoy yourself over there. Make sure you subscribe as well. Somehow Bear has more subscribers on his alternate archive channel than on his regular channel here. So if you aren't subscribed, please, Bear's only got a couple more to go to 400. Please and thank you out there. Yes, indeed. All right, let me see. Where are we? Yada. Blah, 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 blah. Where's OBS? Where did I put OBS at? There we go. Hidden behind everything. Am I showing a blank screen? Hold on. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, people. I'm showing a... There we go. We'll just go back to the beautiful, quote-unquote, lady out here. Beautiful lady. Yes, indeed. No, Amy, Bear was just joking. I forget how much. Flash made like 55 million or something like that. I forget how much. Did it make $5 million in profit? No, it lost like $125 million. That would make it more successful than most Disney movies. Disney movies. I'm trying to burp here. By the way, Bear made a mistake. Bear made a mistake last time. The Snow White movie that's coming out, we all saw. Hold on, where is it? Where was it here? There we are. The new Snow White stuff out there that they had. Bear made a mistake. I thought it was Greta Gerwig that was directing this movie. It wasn't. It was Mark Webb. Mark Webb out there who did the Spider-Man movie. So how you go from Spider-Man to Snow White and screw it up? Of course, he screwed up the Spider-Man film, so go figure on that one. That was the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. So, anyways, made a mistake there. Thought Greta was doing this movie. It was Mark Webb. Mark Webb out there. So, Bear apologizes for that. Bear's whisper and burp. I try not to burp on camera here, crying out loud. If YouTube kicks off Bear, I'll protest justice and salmon for bears. Yes, indeed. Well, even if he doesn't get kicked off, go ahead and protest a salmon for bears. He would appreciate it very much. Very, very much. Snow White, the one dwarf, and his friends, says Amy. And his friends. The one little fella. One fella out there, and there's like three black dudes, or like two black dudes and a black lady, and like, this has nothing to do with German folklore at all. Really, I know we're trying to be diverse. I mean, all okay, yay. But, I mean, you're not gonna have a whole lot of, black folk in ancient China, for example, or something like that. Or, ancient America, or, the New World or something like that. You wouldn't have them hanging out with the Indians or anything like that. That would have been a long boat ride back then. Long boat ride. Hashtag salmon for bears. Salmon for bears. I like it. I like it, Amy. All right. I don't know. Is Mike doing a show tonight? I don't know if they're doing another show or if he's still at the San Diego Comic Con out there. So hopefully they're doing a show. We'll go over there, say hello to everybody. If not, Bear wants to thank everybody here. Let's see. Let's go through the list. I don't know if VM ever showed up again, but he did enjoy Bear's thumbnail game here, so do appreciate that. Thanks to Grant. Thanks to P-Money. Of course, the beautiful Lester sisters out here. And am I missing anybody? If I am missing anybody, Bear apologizes. Except for all of the lurkers and Russian bots out there. We appreciate you, even if you don't even say anything. Just make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Bear would appreciate it very much. But you know what? All of this talk, all of these box openings, it's making Bear hungry. So he's going to head back in. VM says I'm still here right as he's about to leave. Well, hello, VM. I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, sir. Great to have you here. Now we're going. Grrr!